What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. This time it's Hot Toys Bane, and you can't order this figure anymore, but any other Hot Toys you can order at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. Now this is an older figure, but I decided to just review it since I don't have any other figures on the horizon. Plus, there's a custom that's being dangled around there. It's called the Daft Toys Bane. So basically, it's like this one, but the body is more seamless. And I don't know if it's better or not. I always think that Hot Toys is gonna be better than any third-party company. But you never know. You never know. So I decided to I guess review this again. So you can see the box. It says "Let the games begin." It's a beautiful Hot Toys, honestly. You see the mask is out there, the broken cowl. It doesn't come with a lot of accessories. It comes with another gauntlet that he can wear. So there's two gauntlet that you're gonna get from this figure. But what I like about this as well, it's thin. The box is, it's smaller than a usual Hot Toys box. So I do like that. It's a bit thicker. It's because of the base is underneath the box. And as you can see here, it comes with variety of hands, and also he comes with this two gauntlet. One has a hole in it, so you can actually put the hands in, the thumb inside. And this is more of doesn't have any. So if you're gonna put him in the with the just the fisted hands, or which you could do on the other one as well, but I would suggest you use this other gauntlet. Plus, if yours decides to I guess starts peeling, because this is one of those pleather materials, so at least you have a backup gauntlet right there. And then as you can see from the right hand side, from if you're viewing it from my angle, this is the broken cowl. So I'm assuming this is the same cowl as they use for Catwoman, if you ever have the Catwoman and the exclusive version. But this one's broken, so it's the more of I guess iconic look from the Nolan trilogy, where Bane kind of stepped on it, and you have that broken cowl. As a matter of fact, I do have that the collector's edition, which does have the Bane broken cowl. You can see the shirt there that you can wear if you want to have that look up towards the end of the fight scene, where he is wearing this this kind of like a sweater sort of thing, and then his vest on top of it. And as you can see, that's the base, which is a pretty looking base. Kind of reminds you of that the metal what do you call this, the thing on the not a final battle where he battled Batman towards the bottom, like on the sewer or so. Now as far as the figure itself, I think this is one of the better figures from Hot Toys. And the body, yes, you can see the joints. It doesn't really bother me. Did I wish it was a little bigger? Yes. The problem that I see with the other Hot Toys, I mean not other Hot Toys, the third party ones, is that he's too buff. And if you watch the documentary of like making Bane, they really Nolan didn't want to make Bane one of this bodybuilder sort of thing. He's a big guy, but he's sort of just a big muscular guy. He's more of a farmer strong compared to like a weightlifter. But other than that, I wish he was a bit beefier, just a tad wider, not exactly more muscular. But other than that, I'm happy with how this turned out. You can see the boots out there. I remember back in the day when I first got this figure. This is less than $200. First and foremost, when I bought this, it was like $190 or something like that. If I remember correctly, the retail at least is $190. And then he came out, and this was the time when Hot Toys was really limited. Like, you can only buy certain amount, and if you don't pre-order, then you're kind of screwed. And this is the vest, as you can see on the back. It's nicely done. So I don't know the quality of the third party one. If you buy them, maybe it's better as well. This is a pain to remove though. As you can see, it's being held via thread, and there's buttons, like push buttons on the back of these green things right here. It looks like it does have a zipper, but it really does not. So, but like I said, to remove this vest, if you're trying to give him a different look, I removed the head, just because to remove the vest and put it right back in, you got to remove the head anyway. That deters you from removing and giving him a different look. By different look, I mean, you kind of give him that the brown long sleeve shirt. But like I mentioned earlier, everything looks nice. I don't know if this outfit, if you want to give him a different body, for example, a Phison body, which I'm not opposed to. You know, I thought about that at some point. I just don't like the fact that the skin tone is different, but I believe if you get the Daft Toys, that might be the same. So the body that they used here, I again, I have no problems with. I just wish the arms were a little bigger. That's it. I didn't wish it to be more muscular or anything like that. Obviously, if you use a Phison, then you don't see the joints, which is a lot better. Plus, because he's single jointed elbow, as you can see here, he can't do the Bane, the boss pose, which Bane does, where he holds his vest. That's one issue that you can't do with this Bane. But at least you get that that thing on his back, as you can see right there. The scar, I don't know how he got that anyway. Did he get beat up? Perhaps. I'm not quite positive, but the head sculpt, you can't go wrong. And back then when we got this, when you go in the side profile, one of the criticism of this is that, where is his nose? It looks like he doesn't have a bridge of his nose in here. I guess that kind of got overlooked when Hot Toys was doing this head sculpt. See on the side, I guess you can kind of place it somewhere there if you just want to give them benefit of the doubt. But I remember back then that was one of the criticism. But overall, this head sculpt is pretty strong. One of the best, honestly, because the texture of the skin and the eyes, even though this is older figure, it's still one of their best. Like any picture that I take of this Bane figure still looks terrific, to be quite honest with you. And no question whatsoever that this is Bane. You can see the veins on his head as well. The eyes, you can't. And even they've come a long way when it comes to Hot Toys eyes. But even like as an older figure compared to Superman of the older Superman that I reviewed not too long ago, you can clearly see the age of the eyes. Not on this one. This one looks great. The mask has a lot of texture, has a lot of details in it. Non-movable. One of those, I know in the movie, one of those tubes and stuffs in his mask got removed. Obviously, you can't do it here, but you can see like from a closer look in here, that is just terrific. Like a lot of air, dry brushing and just metallic details on that. His head sculpt, there's textures from top to bottom. It just looks great. Even on the back, you can see there's different textures between the layers of the mask, just to imitate the and you can see the like the, I don't know if the Daft Toys one has this, the scarring on his back, but that is just beautiful right there. Now if they re-release Bane, for example, this guy could easily have a purse, because he doesn't have, like put it at the bottom underneath his head and movable eyes. I would say that would work, because you can't really give him any other expression. Maybe you could with his eyebrows or something, but you can't really give him a second head sculpt because of that matter, because most of his face is being covered by the mask anyway. So if we're ever gonna get a Bane 2.0, which I'm not opposed to, because a lot of people missed out on Bane, that and a seamless body, perhaps. Those are the two things I would say. Or swappable arms. They can give him the Thor treatment. Like they don't necessarily need to give him the Wonder Woman treatment where there's no joints in the shoulders, because Wonder Woman can barely move. He could have swappable arms, make one that is seamless, kind of like Thor, and then the other one double jointed. So if you decide to put him, because if he is wearing his jacket, the brown jacket, then you don't really see the arms. Therefore, you could do that treatment where he's double jointed elbows, not for aesthetic purposes at least, but at least for movable purposes, you could do that as well. So I'm all up if Hot Toys is thinking of doing a Bane 2.0. Dark Knight Rises would have a 10-year anniversary, perhaps like in a couple of years. I know it came out in 2012, so maybe that'll be a perfect timing. And here he is in that another post where, look at that is just intimidating right there. And I don't know if you noticed his gauntlet and on his right arm. Now I was able to pinch in one of the gauntlet inside that jacket, but it's a tight fit. In the movie, he still was able to put that in. So maybe if they do a 2.0, that could be a thing that they can improve upon, is that the gauntlet should be able to go inside the jacket. Not now. I'm pinching mine in. It's been so many years now that I haven't really had any damages to that gauntlet. But you know, like in a situation like this where I don't really have to, then I just didn't do it, you know, because with his fist closed down, I mean, I don't really need to put that in there. And this is another Bane, one of the thing that he does have underneath the sewer where they were digging to get into the to get basically the tumbler. So here he is without this is basically the bare bones Bane that we can see. Now it doesn't, to me, it doesn't look bad, regardless if he does have joints or not. You see that shoulder? Yeah, you see that ball joint right here. Maybe it's not aesthetically pleasing, but if you're just taking a picture, like you can take an angle like this one, where you can hide the joints. It really is up to you to work around the figure if you don't want the joints showing. So it is possible though. But regardless, this is just an awesome looking figure that I don't mind if they re-release a 2.0, and I'm pretty sure most fans won't as well. As far as height comparison wise, he measures up well with Batman, and as you know, the actor Tom Hardy is shorter than Christian Bale, but on the movies they made him seem like this gigantic, ginormous guy, so they need to make him at least on par height-wise with Batman or DX12. And there you go, guys. We're talking about Bane here from Hot Toys. So let me know what you think about the figure in the comments down below. Are you still, if you missed out on the original release, are you still searching for the official Hot Toys one, or are you okay getting the third-party one? Had I not had him, I don't know how much he's going for now. I think it's not that much. Maybe 350, 400 on the third party. I'm not sure. I never really checked eBay anymore. But if I was, maybe I would look at the third party. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Maybe I would just look in the third party there. But I'm pretty happy I got the original version. But let me know in the comments what you think. Again, thank you for watching, guys. Please like this video if you do so. Give it a thumbs up, and it really does help out the channel. Subscribe if you haven't done so as well. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and also on Twitch if you're into video games or if you just want to chat. I'm there pretty much every night. I play video games a lot. Outside, if I'm just shooting, you know, for a review, then maybe I'll be gone for like 3 days or so. But for the most part, if you want to reach me out and want to just have a chat for anything whatsoever, head over to Twitch. And thank you for watching, and I would see you guys in the next review.